Hello everyone, I'm Nuno the Second and today we are here for round number 2 of Sony League Season 9 in our sim series where I'm gonna do every single Formula Esports race and it's at least the target. And now today we are here for Munich. It's the German Grand Prix, a track that was made for the game. It comes from Motorsport Manager. This is like for this game made by Levi and Vlad UR2. So yeah, let's then take a look into the standings. Looking at the driver standing, looks like Cameron 15 is leading the way now, as he got the win in Australia, and then also the fastest lap as well, as so he got maximum points. Because then Mater, who was leading at the end, he got dragged into the pits by someone, and so that caused him to win for sure. But in the end, he could still stamp second place, as Nandi also managed to pass Pamushas for that third place. So Pamushas lost 2 positions on the last lap, and so he finished before. And then we see Rito there completing the top 5. And then we saw some other performances, mostly from Sobo and Grandi, also a race getting beaten by his teammates. And then looking at the teams, it's RMC leading the way, as Mayhem is going to be in second place. Then VDO, FGR's junior team will be in third place, and the main team certainly been struggling with only 11 points. They only bring one driver, who was Kamikaze, who still did a pretty good race, I would say, but still only 11 points. Also ICP must be screwed up by just having one driver, so they couldn't be sitting in P6. But it's certainly possible to see how close the field is right now. Now taking a look into the teams, looks like both FGR drivers, Kami and Rams, will not be available for this race, so Nuno the Second will be making a comeback already. So he took a very short sabbatical of just one race, and he's already back to the grid. Then it's Kemon Goose who's gonna drive alongside him for this race. Then NTH will be driving with the anti-Magic and Grandi. Then Saul will be racing for LSA, but Nandi looks like he's not going to be present today. So their reserve and team owner Levi Davidov will be replacing him. In the meantime, RMC will be driving with Gamer 15, and then Julo looks like he's doing a 2 race break, and so Buddha today at least will be replacing him, one of the rookie sensations from Season 8 and one of the prodigies of this grid. Will be racing the race alongside the race winner in Australia. And then full force looks like Nomskar, he still had to make a race in this season, and also Jake Brad has said he could not bear with the stress, so he ain't racing until the end of the season. He's gonna be replaced by Hetmanek, and Susil will be racing as an emergency reserve. Then in SCP, looks like the Mushes will be racing as well, and this time they brought an emergency reserve, which is Mascabrivas, as the main driver. 16 is still not, still yet to appear, and there's been no contact of him. So I don't know, no one knows exactly what's going on with the team. So some big rumors have been spreading around. In the meantime, Lynx Racing will be driving with Ruris, and looks like Fabio GGPT, despite the good performance in Australia, he's not going to be available to race any longer, as it seems to conflict with some of his schedules. So Zayn will be the one replacing him till the end of the season. Meantime, Video will be racing with both their main drivers, Rito, and then Vlad will be making the first race of the season. Then Mayhem Racing will be driving with Animate and Razim. So without any further ado, let's go into the qualifying. 3 laps, it's what these drivers have to set the best laps that they can and put themselves starting on the best position. So we are now starting qualifying right now, and let's see who's gonna come out on pole at the end of these 3 laps. Right now, looks like Nur will be the first to start the first lap right here. We see him, Denimator following him, and we see Rito. Yeah, it's a very interesting track, although there's one corner that seems be causing some troubles to the drivers, and this is going to be this one here. As you can see, they're all going off the track. seems to be really hard to keep here on the track for the drivers, as they come from a very fast section, and suddenly they have to brake quite a lot there. So let's see now, it's going to take provisional point. It's going to be Rito now with the lap 28 or 27. They're just 100 behind his 30 meter. And then it's Nuno the second in third place. And then Game 15 is going to be in fourth. Right now we see Sobol racing in P6 right here. Then Buda. Then you see UR2D taking the advantage of knowing this track pretty well. Up to P9 he goes. And then you see Susi also in the top 10, really nice. We'll see now at the end of second lap, and he's Rito who improves his lap, and so he's trying to confirm that pole position. But let's see if someone can improve on the third lap. Let's see right here, Danny Mater is now the one leading the way, so this might indicate that he's doing a pretty good lap here. We'll see Anti and Gamer tied for P4. Very interesting. But now let's see who is gonna take pole position. Can Danny Mater snap it from Rito? And he can, certainly can. There he goes. Nuno will improve, but it's not enough to get out of third place. Sobel is up to P4. So taking a look at the grid, looks like Danny Mater will start from first, and Rito will start alongside, and Nuno starts from third place, just ahead of Sobel. Then Gamer will start from P5 ahead of Anti, and then Buda will be in P7. So it's a RMC sandwich with Anti in the middle. Then Pumushu start from P8, and it's Grandy and UR2D in the top 10. As then we see on round number 6 is Suicide and Goose, two ex-teammates there. As we see also Hetmanek just ahead of Rosimo. Seems like he ended up performing qualifying. And then we see it's Series just ahead of Levy. Then it's Zayn and Mascarbig was on the last row. So let's go into the race. 45 laps of action, and here we go. We are race Kid Monique. It's Danny Mater on pole position, and Rito in second, already trying to go for the inside line. Can he try dive it on the inside? He can't. As we see now Nuno trying to look for a second place there. As we see now Sobel going side by side with each other. There you go, Sobel on the outside, he takes third place. As we see Danny Mater with a banger of a start, already leaving a huge gap there. And we see now Nuno going a little bit wide, and now Game is going to pass Anti-Amazing there for P6. As we see also Pumusha is doing a good start here. And you can see now they're going two side by sides there. We see now 3 wide as well into the main straight. And now you can see Nuno and Game passing Sobel on the main straight. And now you can see Nuno goes too deep into the corner, so he's Gamer now up to P3. But now Nuno's going to take it away right next. And now Sobel, coming out of nowhere, takes third place on those soft tires. As we see now Anti on the hards. He's going to pass Nuno as well, as Nuno goes too deep into the hairpin. So Anti up to P4. Like you see, looks like the rain got there now, so I think everyone is going to the pits. Yeah, here they go now. Everyone is pitting. Ooh, Nuno almost passing Pumushes there. But now, you see a lot of chaos into the pits. As you can see, oh my god, Suicide getting all out with this. Oh my god, Suicide up to P5 out of nowhere. Now this is really, really nice. Looks like you got a really, really fast pit stop in there. As you see now, Nuno outperforming his Pumushes on the track exit. On the corner exit, I mean. As now he's in P6, but not really a good start for him. He started from 3rd, and now already in P6. But now he's going to pass Suicide, who messes up the hairpin. So he's up to P4. It looks like Sobel went off the track as well. And looks like there's not going to be that much rain, but ooh, looks like there is going to be more rain. Full rain is got announced, so everyone on the wedge should have the advantage very soon. And that includes Danny Mater leading the way, then Reto on the Inters in 2nd. And then we see Anti leading this group here with Pumushes right next to him, and then we see Suicide doing a really good race so far, up in the top 5. As we see now Sobel trying to go on the outside, but he messes up the hairpin. And this seems to be very common among the drivers. And we see now Buda trying to have a look on Nuno there for P6. But Nuno will keep the position for now. And now we see the teammates going side by side to the main straight, as Gamer now makes his best lap of the race, 30.38. You see now Nuno want to be able to get rid of the RMC drivers now. He's already set his eyes on Suicide. Can he go for a move on the inside? Oh, he can't really. Oh, but there he goes now on the corner exit. So that P on the top 5 for now. As in the meantime, looks like Rito has managed to take that gap down against Danny Mater for the lead of the race. But Danny Mater seems to having to build that gap once again. But then we see he is ending third. Looks like we're gonna have more rain into the race. He's just play in favor of Animator to extend that lead. He certainly needs this win after losing next gamer because of a pit stop incident. That extra pit stop really cost him a lot of time and cost the win along the way. You see Rito really trying to get closer. But how close can he be as the rain will just play in favor of the Animator, who has full wet tires. Also we see here Buddha in P7 for now. Maybe he soon might be looking to pass his own teammates for this race. As we see here now, Sobel tight about the Susi is now dropped back to P8. You can see now, can Sobel go for the move? He can't. We see also some chaos. He looks like he's doing a good race here in the top 10. He certainly needs that he got beaten by his teammates in Australia. So he wants to put on a good show here, but now we see Buddha going for the pass on gamer 15, but he goes too deep into the hairpin. But still on the corner exit he can't take P6. Now we see he's gonna mess up turn 4. But Kevin cannot pass him. In the meantime, see Sobel here in P8. Try to get closer. Who might be able to do it on the corner exit? No, he can't. Gonna have to stay behind for now. Meantime, we can see Nuno already on the tail of Pumushes. 4P4. He really needs to recover these places if he wants to get the win here. As you can see now, maybe on the inside of turn 4. Can he do it? No, he's gonna regret it in the end. As you see now, Buddha also getting very close right now, but now looks like they're gonna have sun, but it's still water on the track, so it's too soon to change for dry tires. But now there he goes, Nuno on the move on Pumushes. So it takes P4 now. We see Buddha trying to pass Pumushes, but the Swedish driver does not make it easy. Now you can see Pumushes is gonna fight back, I think. Can he go for the dive on turn 1? He's not gonna do it. But now maybe not the outside. Oh, almost there, but he went off the track. So he cannot pass the Portuguese driver. But let's see what can Pumushes do now. Looks like he's gonna stay behind on the hairpin. See here also Buddha now struggling, but as the conditions are now starting to get in favor of the Inters. But in the meantime, looks like Animator really made the most out of those wets, extending his gap by quite a while. You see here 3 seconds at least. Yeah, 3.3 seconds of a difference. Now it stays 4 when they are on the straight line. So I think that's the actual gap between first and second place. You can see now Nuno, I think he's getting rid of Pumushes right now. But I believe as he has the Inter, he's gonna do one more lap. But I believe Buddha right behind might already think about pitting. And there he goes into the pits. Gamer will not follow him. He's going to stay out. See also Suicide, Iris as well. And then we see Granny and Goose also staying out. That might be a bit of a risk. But as you can see here, ooh, now they're really starting to struggle on those Inters. I think that should not be a problem now for the Animator, who leads the way now going for the hearts. Rito goes for mediums, Nuno goes for hearts, then you see Pumushes right here, and I think Buddha might be able to jump a few drivers here. And there he goes, I think he's gonna pass maybe Pumushes, now he's gonna punt it from behind. As he makes his fastest lap of the race. Okay, now we see here Nuno in P4, probably setting his eyes on 3rd place. So he's gonna try and go for that podium position against TNT Amazing. In the meantime, we see now Buddha also very close to Pumushes. In the meantime, we see a bit of a train here. The Hetmanek train, we see Rozim right behind and Insane and Levy. 4 drivers are very close to each other. So you might see some good close racing there. But we also see here is Vlad now trying to pass Granny on the inside. I think he can do it. There he goes at the P12. So now everyone will be doing their best laps of the race so far. Because now we are racing on dry conditions. Meantime, looks like Rito is now closing up the Animator again. This time he might be able to do it, and he certainly needs it because he's on the mediums. Let's see, he wants to pass someone on slower tires. Let's see what can Rito do. Oh, he goes too deep into the hairpin, so the Animator keeps first for now. Let's see what can the Polish driver do. Ooh, he's messing up the corners a little bit. That is really not ideal. But let's see if he's gonna try again for his next lap. You see, he's gonna stay behind for now. Meantime, was checking the gaps. Looks like Nuno was very close to Antti, and Pamush is also very close to him. Looked kind of like a freeway battle. In the meantime, see, looks like got Dutch drivers here fighting each other. Looks like some kind of civil war happening here for P7. But Cam is the one winning this duel for now. In the meantime, looks like Danny Mate really did a really good lap there. 28.78 on those hard tires. As we see here, Rito losing some time against him. So I think Danny might be able to keep the lead for now. We see also Nuno trying to get closer to Antti. But I believe soon that hairpin right there is going to be very decisive. As at some point Antti will start to struggle harder as he's on the medium tires. Now I can see maybe Nuno might not need that. As you can see, he's really getting closer now to Antti. Can he try the inside? No, he tries the outside and it worked well. But let's see now to turn 4 and he tries the inside once again. Hold you on the outside. Can he make the move? He can't. They go side by side with each other now. Coming to the hairpin. You can see now Nuno maybe the inside line. Can he do it there? No, he can't. He's gonna have to stay behind for now. And so Antti will keep 3rd place. In the meantime, we see Rito. Now maybe try to move on the inside against Danny Mater. There he goes. Rito leads the race. Danny Mater is not the one leading. Let's see. Actually, Rito is the one and Danny Mater now is 2nd. Can he try to take it back there? Oh, I think he's going to. No, he's going to have to stay behind for now. But maybe he's going to try it very soon. As these hard to start to outperform the mediums very soon. So let's see now. Danny Mater now takes the slipstream. Now goes for the inside line. And can he take it there? He's very close, but there he goes, Danny. Then he fights back and he takes his lead back as well. So see now Rito still yet not giving up. You can see now he's gonna dive on inside. To the hairpin, but he doesn't have the exit, or maybe he has. As you can see now staying ahead now on the chicane. But now Danny Mate is gonna take it back. Now on the final corner, Rito's gonna messing up the exit. Maybe might be thinking about making another cut on him very soon. But Santi cannot allow Danny Mate to run away, as he has better tires, so we really can't allow that to happen. In the meantime, looks like Nuno is up to 3rd place. But now I think Buda is staying behind for now. Meantime, see Susil doing an amazing race. He's now in P6, but looks like Pamushas has gone into the pits. So he has dropped back to P7. And looks like Gamer did the same, and I think Sobel as well. Yeah, you can see Sobel now on very fresh soft tires. And now looks like Vito has gone into the pits, leaving now in P5, just behind Buda. Now racing in P4. And I think this might mean that Antti might be pitting very soon. So Nuno really needs to put up some good laps, not allow Antti to undercut him. See here, oh my god, Danny having a very close encounter with Masca Brivas, was leaving the pits. But now you can see Sobo trying to unlap himself as he has much better tires. But as you can see here, the leader of the race already lapping the driver on P13. But you can see, oh my god, Danny Mate really does not have the tires. And now you can see here, oh my god, now Rito in 2nd place might already be passing Nuno there. That is quite big, I would say. Nuno is in 3rd place, on the net 3rd place, and the next 2nd place already. Thinking about passing Nuno here with the next pit stop. As you can see now, there he goes, Rito on the inside, and now he takes 2nd place. As Nuno might certainly need to pit very soon, as Antti is closing in behind. Now you can see Buda on very fresh softs, almost undercutting him. You can see it's a freeway battle now. Smush is gonna pass Buda, but Buda is gonna pass him back. Really nice fighting there from the Estonian driver. He is really putting those elbows out. So he keeps P5 for now. As you can see also, then he's still leading the way. And Nuno still yet not pitting. But soon he might really need to, because Antti is really getting close. They might be able to undercut him. And at the end of this lap, there's gonna be 20 laps to go. But let's see. Then Mater goes into the pits. As now Rito is gonna be the one leading this race. And now Nuno still is not going to the pits. What is happening to the Portuguese driver? As you can see right here, he's really forgetting to pit. And now he's gonna screw up the exit there. As Grandy was refusing to let him pass. You can see now, oh my god, he's really screwing up the hairpin. Hairpin is where you lose the most time when you have old tires. But let's see what will the Portuguese driver do now. But I think he really needs to pit. He'll go now, there he goes. But he's gonna get undercutted by a lot of drivers here. You can see Anti-Booth and Promucius and Gummy 15 as well, I think. Might be very close on the exit. Uber, I think Nuno's gonna get him there. But now Gamer goes on the inside, but Nuno goes for the switchback. Oh my god, really nicely done by Nuno to keep P6. Now he's gonna be off to the chase to everyone else at the head, right ahead. You see here now, Promucius is going for the move on, moving to the chicane. He's going to have to stay behind for now. You see here, yeah, then we see UR2 who is being lapped there. But yeah, then we see here is Nuno the second, P6, then Promucius here. Try to catch up to Buda once again. Or that before. You see, oh my god, he's really going to screw up the exit. Now Nuno might have a go here. Into the chicanes he goes, and then he goes up P5. Nice move there on Promucius. Now Buda will be the next one. We can see Rito with the next pit stop already ahead of Nuno. So this is really big bad news for the Portuguese drivers. Now he goes for the side of Buda, and now he takes P4. Meantime, I think his next target might be the Anti-Amazing, unless he has the pace against Rito. So he's not going to be racing on hard tires. And I think he's going to have to pit one more time until the end of the race, pretty sure. Probably for softs, I would say. You see now, Buda going to the pits. He's going for mediums. Wait, 16 laps to go. So he might go for another set of mediums until the end of the race. And we see then Promucius in P5. Then there's not really much going on. So Atai's Rito already with the next pit stop. Try to maybe catch up to the Animator. The Animator is not really in a bad situation right now. Leading 5 seconds ahead of Anti. And then it's Rito with not that much fresher tires. Try to chase him, but he's 7 seconds behind. So I would say Danny's really playing the strategy right. In the meantime, we see Nuno the second. Really quite far behind, but already very close to Anti for that third place. But then in the meantime, Gamer 15 is really not that much present in this race. As you can see here, he's racing P8 and he's behind Suicide currently. But Suicide might think about pitting very soon. You see, it looks like Nuno is now just got past Anti. So he's up to third place. In the meantime, we see here Rito trying to chase the Animator for that first place. Rito still yet to take a win this season. And on his career as well, but now Rain is gonna get the nose. It looks like Nuno's up to third, so a good timing for him. It looks like Nuno's... Ooh, Saxusa has just beat it, so this is a disaster for him. So then we see Reese actually not getting screwed up by Rain as he's really extending those soft tires. And it looks like he's going to pay out well. He's going to keep a P10 here, but now the rain's not going to last for long. Oh, Nuno's going to stay out. Nuno's going to stay out, he's not going to pit. Looks like he's not worth it. Even on old mediums. As you can see now, the Animator is going to pass Rito. Rito also stood out on this race. But the Animator is going to have to pit very soon. I think Rito might certainly gain a lot with this, but I'm not sure about Nuno. Because soon he might have to pit either way. You see now it's dry already, so the Animator goes into the pits. Now Rito is going to lead the race. And this is really getting interesting. It's like the Animator going for the mediums with 11 laps to go. That is quite confusing, not gonna lie. I guess he's some kind of another cut, but I think he's really gonna suffer in the end. So he might do a very late pit stop, I'm not really sure. You've seen Nuno already struggling on that hairpin really hard. Looks like rain, that's the short rain really helped also Rito here because of Nuno losing even more on other tires, but now here he goes into the pits. And they're going for soft tires. It's like Nuno going for soft, I think he's gonna have to pit again till the end of the race. But luckily for him, he's gonna keep third for now, so the podium seems to be secured at least. Just Danny on the chase against Rito. Danny on much better tires. But yeah, let's see when Rito pits for the last time. I'm pretty sure he only needs to pit once. Looks like Nuno is opting to make a next pit stop. That's an interesting strategy, but I wonder if that will actually work out. We see now looks like Pamushas is getting past Buda here, and Pamushas is in P5 and already getting lapped here. That is quite interesting, that really shows how much spread out the field is on his track. The same was happening with Australia. But here, Jesus Christ, Rito is in first place, already lapping the drivers in P5. We see here, there goes Rito. He has quite a battle here. You see right now, Gamer maybe on the inside now, he's not gonna be able to pass him. As you can see, he's gonna pass his teammate down to the chicane. Maybe on the outside it's not gonna work. And so he's gonna have to stay behind for now. Ooh, but now Gamer is gonna come back on the straight line. And there goes Gamer up to P6. Now Buddha might try and come back. But I don't think he can. Looks like they're all using the same line to allow Denimator to lap them. As we see now the battle for the lead. Looks like Denimator maybe the inside of Rito. Oh, there goes Denimator, leads the race. Right now with 6 laps to go, basically. And I think Rito might be thinking about pitting soon, and now he's gonna stay out for now. As we see also Nuno getting very close. All because of this traffic and also the battling. That very short battle. Costing them time. Nuno might be able to maybe take the top 2 here if he really managed to catch up to Rito till the end of the race. Actually not sure if Nuno will actually pit, but I would say I think going for softs with 10 laps to go is not really good timing for those tires. Looks like Rito stays out, Nuno as well. I think Denimator will not pit until the end. I think he can stay to the end. But now you can see Nuno really getting close to the Polish driver. And so there goes Nuno. Might be able to get second place now. Maybe the inside of the hairpin. Can he take it there? He can't. You can see Buda's gonna take a penalty, I think, for pushing Rito off the track. Or maybe Gary, but now there he goes, Nuno on the exit. Into now the final corner, he's gonna take second. And now Rito dives into the pits with 4 laps to go. So Nuno is up to second place. Getting very close to the Denimator, actually. But I wonder if Nuno will pit till the end of the race. I think soon he's going to struggle. Or maybe he might try it, but he's already going off the track very deeply there on that hairpin, so that's going to cost him a lot compared to Rito here, who's going to get much more momentum on the corner exits. So Nuno might actually commit to the end with the 10 lap stints on softs, which is quite a stretch, I would say. But let's see if he's gonna get rewarded or not. Maybe Rito might be able to still get to win, but he's gonna need to gain quite a lot of seconds, 7 seconds or 8, I would say, to be able to win the race. You can see here Nuno is really losing a lot of time, so I think Rito might at least take second place. But I would say with 2 laps to go, I think Danny's got the win. As his mediums are now starting to get better than Nuno's softs. So we will see Nuno really struggles on this track now. Very old softs, and now Rito's really getting close now. Rito's really getting close, might be able to make the move now. Can he take it on the chicane? No, he's too far behind. But maybe on the final corner, you can see, oh, there he goes, Rito up to second. Nuno does not have the tires to keep the position. So he's going to have to settle for third for this race. In the meantime, I still see that he might struggling a lot. Can Rito still catch him? This happened might really tell how much time Rito can gain. It looks like he's not going to be enough. I think then he might just hold on. Because Rito is really still far away. You can see now then Levy just getting slowed down a little bit there. But now there he goes. Danny Mato is going to win on his home Grand Prix here in round number 2. As Rito is going to stay in second place, less than a second. As Nuno will take third place, and then Antti going to finish P4. And I think he's going to be the last one to finish the race. Because everyone else is quite far behind. 20 seconds of a difference. That is quite a huge gap, not gonna lie. 2/3 of the track. As we see here, racing P7, that's really an amazing result compared to Australia. But here we go. Looking at the race results, looks like Danny Mato will take the win. Rito will be in second place after acting very, very close. Just one more lap and Rito would have got the win for sure. As Nuno stood very long on the softs, going to take third place and also the fastest lap, 28 of 23. Then Antti will finish P4. Then far away behind it's Buddha and Gamer 15. The RMC drivers racing, finishing the race very close to each other. And then Uri is going to be in P7 just ahead of Sulsen. And then it's Pemushes and Goose. Causing the top 10, so really big surprises here, really good surprising results. As we then see Grandi in P11 and Hetmanek in P12, also an amazing result there. Then we see Sobol and Rosie in P13 and P14. And then it's Vlad02 in P15. And then it's Sain on his debut is going to be P16. And then it's Levy. And then Mascabrivas at the back. Right guys, so this was round number 2 of season 9. And the next round is going to be Le Mans, so see you there.